What is going on, guys? This is Esquilo here and I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. I'm bringing you guys a OU battle against Analyk or Magmapulse. His Twitter link and his YouTube link will be in the description, so make sure to check him out. He's also in the LBA, but this is just a friendly battle. I was looking for battles just to upload, and he accepted, and we went for an OU battle. He's bringing basically Pokemon from every tier, while I'm bringing a couple OU mods with actually 4 OU mods apart from Galvantula and my Typhlosion. So going to this battle, I saw that his team, which consists of Registeel, the Mega Gallade, the Gorgeist, Braviary, and Zorwark, doesn't have a Rapid Spinner unless, or a Defogger, unless his Braviary is his Defogger, which I don't think he would bring that. So my team is a core that I'm trying to make work, which revolves around the sticky webs with Galvantula, Choice Specs Typhlosion, and the Life Orb Hoopa Unbound. Because Hoopa Unbound with the with the sticky web support can be a really big threat. So to help them out, I have a core of Ascent core with Tyranitar and Excadrill and a Mega Venusaur, just so I can have something bulky on the team, or else this would be paper. So as I saw that he doesn't have any like Defogger, like I said, unless he's Braviary is, which I really didn't think at the time that he was. So I decided to start off with my Galvantula and just set up my sticky webs as soon as possible, just so my Typhlosion and my Hoop Unbound can do as much work as possible. So he's gonna start off with his Digital Iron, the Registeel, and I'm just gonna put up my webs as I said, and he's gonna show me that he is not a Registeel, he's a Zorark, because he went for a Flamethrower. Now, since I didn't go down to my Sash, I'm assuming that, and I didn't see any Life Orb, I'm assuming that he's a Focus Sash, so I just went for a Vull Switch just to break the Sash. And I'm gonna go into my Tyranitar, predicting the Dark move here, because he wouldn't go for another Flamethrower, because I do have a Typhlosion in the back that has Flash Fire, and he knows that I love Typhlosion, so he wouldn't go for a Flamethrower there, nor he would go for a Focus Blast. So I really thought that the Dark move was coming, and he did go for Night Daze. It's a critical hit, lowers my accuracy, but it does nothing to this Tyranitar. So here I'm gonna switch out, fearing either the Low Kick or the Focus Blast coming from the Zorark, and I'm just gonna go into my Venusaur, because I know I can take any fighting move he wants to go for, as well as the Night Daze combined. So he's gonna go for a Focus Blast. Luckily he doesn't get the special defense drop, or else the Night Daze would knock me out. So here I'm just gonna get my Mega Evolution off and just fire off a Giga Drain to take out the Zorark, because Zorark didn't get affected by the web, so Typhlosion wouldn't be able to outspeed him. So he's gonna go for the Night Daze, and like I said, he didn't get that special defense drop with Focus Blast, so this Night Daze will not knock me out, and the Giga Drain is more than enough to take out the Zorark, which is pretty nice on my end. But this gives him a free switch into Braviary, and I will definitely not stay on the field against the Braviary, the Mega Venusaur, below health, that's for sure. So he's gonna go into Braviary. I'm gonna make the obvious switch, which is switch out and go into my Tyranitar. He could predict this and go for a U-turn, but this was my best play. But he is gonna go for a Crush Claw, and this Crush Claw does quite some damage. Since I'm a fully defensive Tyranitar, it did quite a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really thinking that he's banned at the time, because I really didn't think the other possibility, to be honest, because I'm not used to play against or play with the Braviary. So he's gonna go for a U-turn, showing that he's not choice banned, and at the time I was like, what the hell, that did so much damage. But then it's gonna show me that he has Life Orb, so I went and looked it up, and this Braviary actually gets Sheer Force, and with Crush Claw and whatnot, it's really powerful. It can be real powerful. So he's gonna go on U-turn as I sack my Galvantula just to bring in my Excadrill, and he's gonna U-turn into the Goodra. As I said, I'm just gonna go. No, at this point I actually went into Hoopa, because I could fire off Ice Punch, which is definitely knock it out the Goodra. But I went for Hyperspace Fury, because I really thought it was my best play, because he could have switched out, and he did switch out into the Registeel, and Hyperspace Fury is not gonna be a 2-hit KO, which tells me that he might be a fully defensive Registeel, and I didn't really want to risk the Drain Punch at this point, and I was fearing either the rocks or a possible Toxic. So what I decided to do was just switch out and go into my Esquilo. If he goes for rocks, I will threaten him and rapid spin right away. But he does go for the Thunder Wave actually, which is even better for me because I have a free switch into my Esquilo and I can fire off an easy Earthquake here. I could have gone into Iron Head, but I really didn't think about it because I didn't write down his team. But he still had this Gorgeous, and the Earthquake does nothing, as you guys are about to see. He has Frisk, and he's gonna Frisk my Life Orb. I am adamant max attack with Life Orb, and this Earthquake does nothing to this Gorgeous. So here I'm in a bit of a situation because I'm not gonna stay in, and I have two options: either go into my Mega Venusaur to predict the lead sheet, or I go into my Typhlosion to predict the Will-O-Wisp. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play ballsy here, and I'm going to Typhlosion, predicting the Will-O-Wisp and try and get my Flash Fire boost. But he goes for lead sheet, but he misses, which is really unfortunate for him. Which means that he has to switch out here, and I will fire off a full power eruption specs. But he stays in and he goes for Shadow Sneak, and I asked him why did he sack Gorgeous like that. He told me that he wanted to weaken my eruption, and I said with that damage my eruption is not really gonna be weakened because, in my opinion, as long as Typhlosion is over 75%, eruption is still the best move to go for. After that, Fire Blast and Flamethrower are really the best. So he's gonna bring in his Goodra after the Gorgeous goes down, and I gotta switch out. And I'm gonna go into my Tyranitar here, because I know I can take any one hit he wants to go for. Excuse me about that. So, he's gonna go for Dragon Pulse actually, and unfortunately for me, he's gonna get the crit. And this crit is huge, because it would be a 3-hit KO if he didn't get the crit. I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge and I missed, which is even worse. But he's gonna go for a secondary Dragon Pulse. At this point I just decided I'm gonna put up my rocks just for the Braviary, because I can deal with this Goodra with my Hoopa and even my Excadrill. So he's gonna switch out here and he's gonna go into his Guardian, which is the Gallade. But as I said, I'm gonna go and put up my rocks, because they're gonna be helpful in the long term. And since he doesn't have a Defogger, they're there to stay, and Braviary is gonna get hurt. So he's gonna bring in his Guardian, and he's just gonna knock me out here. He's gonna Mega Evolve, and even though Sticky Webs are up, he will still outspeed me because I'm a relaxed nature, which means that I'm minus speed nature. So I'm assuming that he's Jolly, so he will definitely outspeed, and he's gonna go for a knockoff and knock off my Smooth Rock. And at this point I'm gonna bring in Excadrill, and since his Gorgeous is gone, he has nothing to take an Earthquake unless he switches in his Braviary, which I will outspeed the next turn and just go for an Iron Head. But he leaves the Earthquake, a Life Form max attack, Adamant Earthquake from an Excadrill. He's gonna leave and he's gonna knock me out with the Drain Punch. I was like, how the hell is this possible? I didn't even calc, or else I got a mean roll, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is the game we play. So at this point he's more than in range of a Hyperspace Fury for my Hoopa. And once again he's gonna go into his Registeel as a... I'm just gonna go for a Hyperspace Fury because it's my best play and I have nothing to lose. It will basically knock out everything except this guy, and my defense will go down because of the Hyperspace Fury. But this Registeel can't do nothing, and I'm just gonna knock him out. After he gets his leftovers, I think I go for a Drain Punch here just to try and get as much health back as possible. But I don't think I get enough back that Life Orb won't take me down. So I'm at 108, 124 with Life Orb. Let's see, his Registeel is just going down, didn't do nothing. Yeah, I just basically gained 1 HP that I had before. And with Sunstorm I get down to 100. So he's gonna bring in his Braviary. At this point I know that both Braviary and Hoopa, they have the both the same speed, so I'm gonna switch out. I don't want to risk the speed tie right now, and I am gonna sack my Mega Venusaur here, and at this point I'm down to my Typhlosion and to my um, Hoopa. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Typhlosion because I know that I'll outspeed this thing, and I'm just gonna fire off an eruption. And he's gonna go into Psychon, the Gudra. He's gonna get his speed drop because of the sticky webs. The Typhlosion is just gonna fire off a big eruption. It's not gonna do much to the Gudra, it's a fact, because Gudra is really bulky on the special side, and he's Assault Vest. So I know I can leave any one hit from this Gudra with my Hoopa, unless he goes for a Draco, but he goes for the Dragon Pulse, which is even better for me because I know I will leave this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fire off. I think I go for a Drain Punch, to be honest here, or I go for a Hyper Special Fury. No, I go for the. I think I go for the Drain Punch here because it was my best play, because I would get some health back. And since Sunstorm is not up anymore, I will not be buffered anymore. So I do go for the Drain Punch. It's gonna be a 2-hit KO on this Mega Gallade. Fortunately for me, he does not have the whatchamacallit, Shadow Sneak on this Gallade, which is even better. So another Drain Punch will just knock out this Gallade, and he's gonna bring in his Braviaries after the Gallade go down. And here is where I'm thinking I gotta risk the speed tie, because I can't switch in my Typhlosion on a Braviary or else he win anyway. So I gotta risk the speed tie, and I do win the speed tie, and Drain Punch is more than enough to take out the Braviary from that range. And all he has left is Gudra, which Ice Punch will just send Gudra to the next to the grave, basically. And these, ladies and gentlemen, will be the battle. Good game to Magmapulse. There was definitely some hacks on both sides. He missed that lead sheet on Typhlosion. Oh, sorry. He missed that lead sheet on Typhlosion, and I missed the. He got that crit on the Dragon Pulse on my Tyranitar, while I missed the Stone Edge, which would put him in range of pretty much any Pokemon on my team. So the good race go down. This is gonna be a 2-0 victory on my favor, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try to make this team work. I did have another battle after, which I got completely destroyed by Sophie, but unfortunately we don't have a battle code for that. But I got utterly destroyed. There was no chance I could win that battle, but I'm also have had a UU battle against Mati that I will try and upload as soon as I can, and I have a couple NU battles against Stardasher and Josh as well, which were really good battles, and I'll also try and upload those as soon as I can. I have some college stuff to do, and it's just taking me up a bit time, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and if you like, please subscribe, comment, and leave a like. It really means a lot, and I will catch you guys next time. So peace.